I really wanted to ask what attracted you to this show, because I guess for you, relationship expert, cheating's going to come up a lot. But for Amanda, you said a few times like you kind of see the other side and you understand where everyone's coming from.
Well, it's because I think everybody knows somebody that's been through it or been affected by it, and it's a subject that doesn't get talked about much in a sympathetic way or an empathetic or an educated way, even. It's always sort of salacious and that person's bad and dump him or dump her, and there's never any real understanding as to the why.
Yeah.
And this addresses all of those things, and it's raw and it's intense, and you really care about the people involved.
Exactly, yeah.
You have an opinion on everyone. And and then Paul was doing it was for Netflix, and it was in Spain. So I was like, tick.
Literally.
I'll take that.
Just so interesting.
And I would just say all of the reasons, and Amanda was in it, right? All of those, but then something Amanda had mentioned earlier that really is going to stay with me, and that is, this is a relationship show, not a dating show in essence. So you're talking about people who are in a relationship. That's unique.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. What other shows you know that? So that is incredibly exciting. Incredibly exciting.
There was something you said. You said that the research shows you can get over cheating.
Yes.
And I just thought, what on earth? I paused it, went to Google, and I saw something like 45 to 70% of relationships move past cheating. I was wondering, in your experience, either of your experiences, do you think the issue remains with the person who needs to forgive, or often is it the cheater who can't seem to forgive themselves and will then sabotage the relationship because of that?
That's a brilliant question.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Are we thinking about
it? That's one of the top questions today.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really good.
thank you.
So the research, did you find the research? John and Julie Gottman's research from their Love Lab that shows that when couples go through a structured therapy process, they'll not only stay together, but they'll have high satisfaction, so 75% satisfaction rates. And you think, oh my gosh, how is that possible? It's because of work done on both parts. And the key begins with forgiveness, which we worked on at the retreat. And then it moves into this whole process of what's called attunement, where you're learning new behaviors. So you're basically creating a new relationship based on those new skills. So long story short is, it's on the part of both. You can't pinpoint one or the other.
I think watching the show, there are certain couples where it felt like I think people think of cheating differently. There's certain couples where I just felt like they're over it already and they want to jump back in. And others where it felt like there's no coming back from this.
You know what I think it is? I truly think is I'm on this whole vibe of we're handed scripts in the world, right? And we're told this is a script that we have to follow. So with men, it's about the physicality of it that upsets them on average.
Right.
For women, it's more so about the emotional piece. But why? It's because that's the script that we were handed. And if you talk to someone in that relationship, the man will always say, well, did you sleep with him? Right? That's what I want to know. Did you sleep with him?
Yeah.
The woman will always say, are you in love with her?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Now, why is that? It's because of this kind of script that we've started to follow. But I think that begins to then unpack, well, what is cheating?
Yeah.
Is it emotional? Is it physical? Is it
physical?
both? Is it some? And that's the beauty of this project, is that we unpack all of that and more.
Amazing. So Amanda, what do you want people to take away from the show?
I think it's an intelligent show. I think it's an intelligent relationship show. I think it has all the best bits of shows that sort of exist out in the world.
Yeah.
But that because people are invested in, all of these relationships are not new. They are people from all different walks of life who actually bond and form friendships in there that they probably might not necessarily, had they not met within the villa. And it's about what they learn about themselves that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
As you'll see, some of them make it, some of them don't make it. But the positive is everybody takes something great away about themselves that they will then take into their next relationship, and hopefully that one will be the one because of what they've learned in those few weeks that Paul was working with them.
We were both working with
Yeah, definitely. I can see that.
you were there, remember?
I feel like, yes, he was the sage, I was the frogs.
That's brilliant.